Hello my blessed people, thank you so much for coming back to this channel. So our journey to Mama Ngina continued until we reached the entrance to Mama Ngina. So all we see here, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of Mama Ngina. These are the corner there where there's the gorilla, the end of State House. The end of State House and the police. Now this is Mama Ngina, this is the end part. On the opposite side is Gorilla, somewhere where we used to go with mom too for fasting. Like those days you do fasting, we used to go there in Gorilla. So what happened? We went through so well. It was enjoyed seeing people making content. There were so many people, young people there creating content. And it was fun even watching people as people wind off the weekend, you know, some walking, some riding bicycles, others, just having a good time with family. It was amazing, you see, watching and just enjoying these coastal buildings, seeing like the golf club and all the amenities that are there for people who do that, the apartments, So this is us enjoying. So here was wondering why they usually put those water ponds. I don't know if you call them water ponds or water correction areas inside the golf field, And I was wondering why. Is it that they love going to, fetch those balls when they fall there? I don't know, but those are rich people problems, so me not. So a few minutes from here is where drama started, because I've stayed in Mombasa for the longest time, but my going to Mama Ngina Drive, or whatever we call Waterfront right now, was a long time ago, having come from both sides of Likoni. I can't remember. Okay, the last time I think I've used these times, maybe using personal vehicle, but I didn't know that here, you see this car point you're seeing here, you can't pass here. Until this point you see all those tuk-tuks that you saw there, until that point. So it happens that when you reach this point, you cannot cross here. You cannot proceed from here if you have a tuk-tuk, unless you have a personal vehicle, anything like that. But a tuk-tuk cannot proceed from here. Reasons, I don't know. Because like for us, this is my friend, and I wasn't like, we are kind of like private because we don't have other passengers. It's just me. So telling us that you cannot cross this point does not make any sense. It does not make any sense at all. So you can see those guards, like the guard in front of the tuk-tuk and the one next to us. So this is us here trying to bargain and wondering why we can't go in. It doesn't make sense you telling us we can't go, and yet there are some tuk-tuks which we saw passing and they went. So the thing is, if you want to pass and you have money, you just pay like any amount of money, and they are good to let you go, but us, we didn't want to pay, so we didn't have an alternative than going back. So what we did, we decided to turn and go and try the other route, the route coming from Likoni, like from the Kenya ferry, because I was told that route is more lenient, like the guards from that side, they are not as strict as the guards coming from this side. Okay, so these are us here, we decided, why not, let's just go back and go and try the other route. Also, I love sightseeing, and it was amazing, seeing all these houses and new buildings, and just enjoying how people down on these sides, the kind of houses they stay in. It was fun watching, because remember this is Kizungo neighborhood, like the people who stay on these sides are people who are well loaded, so it was fun. So this is us, and using those the routes in between houses. I don't know what we call those two routes, Vichochoro. So we're trying to get back to the main road, the road coming from town Mombasa town heading to Mama Ngina or to the Mombasa waterfront. Yeah, so this is us joining the Likoni town road. So this is the road that goes to Mama Ngina, now on this other side. Yeah, so this is the main road that comes from town. Sorry, right now the route we are in is coming from town going to Likoni, the ferry side. Yeah, so the ferry is just there 2 minutes away, and so this whereby when you use this route, there are probabilities that nobody will tell you to stop. Yeah, and we enjoyed seeing the views. Nakwambia hapa ni ukue chonjo hapa. Hapa hawezi toka. Unagongana na watu hapa tutamshika. Nimepata dawa. Dawa ni kushika simu na mikono yote miwili. Kwenda na bidhaa za simu ndio pesa. Telkom ni bure, Airtel ni bure. Clear? Coming up. So this is us trying bahati nasibu, you know. So now we're almost reaching the other gate, the other entrance to Mama Ngina, and here we are crossing our fingers and hoping that we won't have do we call it a standoff, like we will not be turned. You see here you just go and pass, unaenda ukipitanga, you know. Nobody asks you where are you going, you know. You are a tuk-tuk, stand there, let your customer ride. There's nothing like that, and you can see that's why on this side there are a lot of people. You see, there's so many people here, many people, you know, are just having a good time. And this, my friend, this is how Mombasa people spend their weekends, most of their weekends or evenings. They come here, they chill out. Either you're in your vehicles or even if you don't have a vehicle, there are so many activities. If you have kids, there are those toy cars for kids where you pay and the children are taken, you know, they are driven around this place. And if people, maybe there are people who use who chew, let me use the word, people who chew, cut and things like that, they do that in their vehicles mostly, or even if not in their vehicles, there are seats on the sides of the waterfront, so some people sit there. It's either you have your vehicle, if you don't have your vehicle, you sit on those benches and do your thing, or maybe people also come for dates here. So if you check, you see like there are so many people who are doubles, you know. No, like here people usually don't go if you are on your own. It's boring to go on your own, but if you're doubles or as family, that's more fun to go to Mama Ngina Drive. So all this is Mama Ngina Drive, and because for me I wasn't interested to have a sit down, mine was it's kind of, do I call it like a road trip or sightseeing? Like I just wanted to see and have that, you know, that make my eyes happy. Yeah, make my eyes happy, get that feeling of being at the waterfront and also I wanted to go down there and go and just dip my legs in the water. So that's what we did. So here we're looking for a spot whereby we can be able to go down to the water and dip my legs on the water, in the water, sorry. Yeah, so that's the agenda right now, and you can see those stalls there. So for snacks, whichever snacks, if it's a drink or crepes or what other people call as chips, yeah, you go and buy on those stalls. These parts of Mombasa hold so much memory for me because we used to come to Mama Ngina a lot with my mom. May her soul rest in peace. So eating muhogo, eating kachili, eating sweet potatoes. Muhogo is cassava. Eating sweet potatoes and all those snacks. These are places where these are the spots that we used to sit and all that. Also on Sundays, like from church, also you come. It doesn't matter if you're on your own or you have a partner or a friend or family, but here, even if you are curious, you don't know what to do. There are so many things that you find yourself getting engaged to, like also entertaining your eyes, even if you're not doing anything. Watching people, people are comedy. People are comedy because everybody has their own different characters, and here you meet all manner of character of people. Yeah, and it's fun just watching people do their crazy things, just watching people socialize with other people. That's makes. I think that's all about you. So now I decided to go to the waters. There's that feeling when you're stepping on water and the water is hitting on your foot. It's amazing feeling, and this is what then was the mission for the day, and that's me going to the water. For those who know water, you know how it brings about healing, and water. People say water is life because water is, I don't know how to explain about water, but you can do your research on water so you can know the benefits of water. But just stepping on water, that water, oh my goodness, you feeling like there's that feeling of like every bad energy, it's going from your body to the waters, and yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I'm telling you, it's an amazing feeling. I am telling you, if you have never tried, please try this. Come to Mombasa, go to the beach, dip those legs in the water, let the water waft on your foot and everything like that. And I'm telling you will understand the feeling that which I'm feeling right now, because it was an amazing feeling, and hey man, it was worth it was worth going to the gate, being told no, you can't come in. Going to the other gate, it was worth all the effort, and I'm grateful that on this day I decided to come here. So yeah, so I've accomplished my mission, and now it's time to go back home. But let me tell you, there was so much temptation, like to get into the waters. I wished I was on the beach so that I can jump in, but now being in Mama Ngina, most of this place, the surface is full of stones, so you can't just jump in. I don't think it's recommended for swimming on this section because of the vessels which pass by here, the boats, the big ships. Yeah, so it's not recommended to swim on this section. No sooner had we left the water than the geyser came, like total darkness. I don't know, like darkness was just waiting for us to get out of the water. So it started being dark, but when we were in the water, it didn't seem to be getting dark. But immediately we left the water, darkness was there. So it was time to go home, and this is us going to the tuk-tuk to head back home so I can be dropped home. Sabina kwa niende mkubwa. Ni fast board. Inanukia wapi? Mtu ameweka kwa gari yake. Iko wapi hiyo Mary? Mbona sioni? Uko kando? Uko kwa barabara? Usipigiwe honi twende. Usipigiwe honi ama hakuna mtu nyuma? Hapo ndio kapepo kanaweza jikuma. Kashetani kakuje. I tried to have to take a video of it, but it was far away. People bash iPhone people, the iPhone owners, but at this moment I just wished I had an iPhone or maybe a good Samsung phone that can zoom, because my phone was not doing me justice, because the thing was just here near, but it wasn't able to capture like a nice view of the ship, and I felt disappointed. But it is what it is, it is what it is. And this one also is the floating shelf. People are calling it the floating shelf. It's a ship which has been docked just near the ferry, and people are going there to buy books, to see. They have a bookshop inside the ship. But so for you, if you want to go and see the books and maybe buy, for you to access the ship, you are paying 50 shillings. And if you maybe want to go to be taken or to the cabins and all that, I hear you are paying a bit more. But those are just hearsays, because I'm not gone there yet. And this was at the end, like at the gate, these were these hookers were selling these beautiful arts, because they are beautiful. If you want to decorate your house, if you want a necklace, they are from the Seychelles to all kind of things. It was the shape that has been made by wood. It was amazing to just view this table. It was beautiful, but now the price is not cheap. But yeah, if you can afford it, they are worth. If you want to buy something memorable or just something to beautify your house, yeah, this is something that you can get for yourself. Yep.
Maji mabuyu njugu 10 jaba kashata achari zabibu tende labania 50.
Ikakauka?
Ikasamaki.
Thank you for watching. That's all from my trip from Ngina. God bless you. See you on the next one. Bye.